life can be good, life can be comfortable, things don't have to be painful. And
Hello everyone. Today it's Saturday, so it's self-esteem day. Well, hopefully self-esteem day is every day for you. At least I'm trying to get it to be every day for me, but especially on Saturday I can talk about it, maybe review what happened during the week, in which way I managed to raise my self esteem. And the beauty with self esteem is that when you do something to raise your self esteem, it raises it. And the simple fact that you do something to raise your self esteem is a proof of your self esteem, is a demonstration of your self esteem. So yeah, I'm very happy about this video. I think that it's very important. For me, mental health and feeling happy within yourself and being surrounding yourself with the people you feel happy and comfortable with is very important. I have a bit of a background with mental health and not feeling super happy. So I'm trying to remind myself in various ways that life can be good, life can be comfortable, things don't have to be painful. And yes, I'm taking actions, I'm taking control over my life. I'm not being a victim in life. I'm making sure that the life that I have is the life that I want to have. And if it's not, I'm making sure that I'm making changes to ensure that the life I want to have is actually going to happen at some point. This week, there was a couple of examples where I was struggling and I was hesitating between what I thought I should do and what I actually wanted to do. And my sister rightly reminded me on one of those occasions that if I don't do it for myself, I should do it for my self-esteem. For my self-esteem, funny enough. So one of these occasions, I was meant to meet someone. You see, I'm very shy. I don't have a lot of friends. I've been where I live as an adult since, I don't know, 2014. It's going to come up to 3 years altogether. And because it's the end of 2014 that I came back in the area. And I'm really trying to improve my social life, to meet new people, to be more open. Although it's very hard for me because I'm shy, I'm really trying to make an effort. And thankfully, I work in a shop, so I see a lot of people. There's actually quite a few occasions where I could make connections. And last week, I made a connection with one of the customers that was like, "Oh, you have a dog, I have a dog, we can walk our dogs together." And I was like, yeah, that's such a good idea. I was very enthusiastic. I was looking forward to it. And then come the day, it was Monday, I was off. And there was a lot of factors, but basically I was on my period. When I'm on my period, I'm actually already tired. I'm in pain in various places. Although I take as many things as possible, natural things obviously, to ensure that I don't feel too much pain. But that's already a factor that kind of brings me down a bit. And also I was off, that was my last day off before going back to work. And the other factor was that this woman, she doesn't drive, she doesn't have a car, so I had to go and pick her up. I knew that already when we arranged it, but she told me she lived close to my place. So I thought, oh, it's going to be like a 5 minutes drive. I don't mind that. She doesn't have a car. I do. It's going to be brilliant. We go somewhere in the mountains and walk the dogs. And then when I call her back on the Monday to arrange, she tells me exactly where she lives, and I realize it's actually more like 20 minutes to 25 minutes away from where I live. Depending on traffic, it could be more. So at this point, I was already like, don't, like, that seems a bit painful. the weather was nice, but not that nice. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was already really tired and in pain, like my back was hurting and stuff. So anyway, because I said that we would meet, I I really felt like it was my duty to keep to my word. Like I really don't like to come back on my word. If I say something, I want to make sure I do it. I really need consistency with myself and with others, and I really don't like it when I have to go back on what I said to anyone. So, yeah, I was really conflicted all day. I was like, oh, what can I do and stuff. And I actually sent her a message, and I was like, well, do you mind if we meet a little bit later? Because like I wanted to see if I was feeling better health wise, like pain wise. That didn't really improve. My tiredness grew more and more, and also tiredness I've noticed in the past, it's quite a sign of like I don't want to do something, or I don't want to address something. Because yes, I was tired, but I think that the more I was thinking about this issue of going and picking her up and being stuck in traffic and all that, and the more I felt tired, which is quite ironic. And so towards the end of the day, it came around 4, and originally we were supposed to meet at 3. Then I pushed it to 4, and then I pushed it to like, oh, let's meet at 5 or 5:30. And then I thought, okay, by the time I get there, there's going to be a lot of traffic. By the time we get to the place to walk the dogs, it's not even going to be nice. There's not even going to be sun anymore. Do I want to do that? And then when we finish walking the dogs, I have to go and drive her back to her place, and then go home, and then I'm not ready for work the next day and all of that. And I was thinking, oh, this is so long. I really don't want to. And also, I felt a connection, and then I was thinking, yes, but look, do you really have things in common? Like, do you really do it because you think you'll enjoy the afternoon, or do you do it because you feel you have to, not only because you gave your word, but because you feel you have to have a social life? I feel like I have to have a social life for myself, but also, like, from the outside, I feel a little bit of pressure, I guess, like, from people that know me, not my family, but from friends, where you're like, oh, you've been there for 2 years, you really should meet people and have friends. My boyfriend also is like, oh yeah, I'm a bit worried because you've been there for 2 years already and you don't have friends, like you don't, apart from your family, you don't really meet people. So all of this is playing on my mind, and I'm thinking, yeah, there you go, you see, you should really you should really do this. So I just removed all of those thoughts from my head, and I thought, what do I really want to do, and what will really benefit me today? Is it really going to benefit me to go there in the state that I am and doing this, spending time with this person, not because I really want to do it? Even for her, I don't think it's really nice to do things because you're forced to, because you feel you have to. I think that when you spend time with people, it's nice to spend time with them because you really want to spend time with them. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. And is it really going to impact? Maybe I can meet her another time. It doesn't mean I can't meet her. There's no urgency. I spent 2 years without having much friends around me, apart from the friends that I left abroad. I can deal with 1 more week. What's 1 more week? I can meet her next week when I feel better, when I'm not on my period, when there's maybe a bit more sun and all of that. So that's what I did. I sent her a message and I said, look, I'm really sorry, but I don't think we're going to meet today. I think there's going to be too much traffic. So let's rearrange if you don't mind. And she was really sweet and nice, and she said, yeah, no problem, let's let's call each other and thank you, and we'll arrange another meeting. So I was really happy to have done that. It was actually a big conflict in my head. I know that for some people it might seem very small, but for me that's the kind of conflict I go with like every day. What do I do? Do I do what I really want to do, or do I do what I should do? It's the constant conflict. And I don't think that for respecting myself and respecting others, it's a nice way to go about that by doing what I should do. I think the best way is to do what I really want to do something that, you know, that I do from the heart. So there you go. Let me know if you have issues like listening to your heart, and or if you don't have issues at all, and how do you do it? How do you deal with it? Do you have people around you that support you and that remind you, hey, you know, it's okay if you do what you want to do, and if you're honest with yourself and with the other people, nobody's going to judge you. And even if they do, then maybe you shouldn't surround yourself with those people. So yeah, let me know. I think it's a very tricky subject for me anyway, and I really hope that you feel comfortable enough to share. I'll be really grateful if you do. And next week I'll come back with more little anecdotes. Hopefully I will manage to stand up for myself again like I did this week, and do what I really want to do and do things from the heart. But yeah, until then, I really hope that you take care of yourself, that you give empathy to yourself, and I really look forward to seeing you again, guys. All right, I'm gonna go. It's much longer video, so sorry about that. But I feel like all that I said was necessary. So maybe the Saturday topic, because of the topic chosen, it might be a little longer than the other videos. I hope that you can deal with that. Otherwise, well, you know, nothing I can do about it now. It's too late. Anyway, have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday, because I won't see you on Sunday, but I will see you again on Monday for more hair videos. And as you can see, I'm working a protective star. I've got twists under there, and I've done buns out of it, so my ends are protected. And yeah, 2 weeks twist, coming up to 2 weeks. Let's see what we talk about on Monday. I've got a few things on my mind, so I'll decide on Sunday, and you'll see that will be the surprise. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.